Guys, it's Greg here. It's the Vinyl Rundown, and today I'm going to do a quick 5-disc spin. Yep, that is digital. That is the 5 discs I've had spinning in my Sony 5-disc carousel system for the last couple weeks. And I like to throw in 5 discs. You know, digital is not my main thing. I'm very into vinyl, as you know, but I have a lot of CDs because CDs are so cheap these days. So usually I like to change these out every few days, but I lost one of these discs, this one, and I found it today, so I can finally change out the discs, make the video, move on. So here's what I've had on tap for the last couple weeks. First one is a rare disc and a rare artist that most of you have never heard of, and the artist sent me this disc himself as kind of a thank you for a little something we worked on, let's say. Little favor somebody did for somebody. Why are you putting it down? We're talking about it. I'm confused. Ellery Escalin is a, I believe, tenor sax primarily. Yeah, tenor sax, New York-based jazz guy. Been around for quite a while. Has done a lot of stuff that's independent. This is actually on the Soul Note jazz label, very well-regarded jazz label. But this one goes way back to the mid-90s. And let's see, recorded 96. East Side Sound, New York City. The cool thing on here is Mark Ribot, one of my favorite guitar players, plays on here. R-I-B-O-T. Also New York, jazzy, weird, cool guitar player. He plays on here. This is called The Sun Died, and it's kind of jazz standards. A lot of Gene Ammons songs. What else is on here? Can barely read it. The odd thing about this, the name, The Sun Died. There's a weird story about Ellery. His father died. Now I can't remember his name. Keith something. His father was a very famous musician and died under kind of weird circumstances. And someday I'll do a video about that. But let's move on and get rid of these 5 discs. Not get rid of, get through. Okay, picking randomly here. Grant Green on Blue Note. Feelin' the Spirit. Great players on here. Herbie Hancock, Butch Warren, Billy Higgins on drums. Somebody's listed as Garvin Massot on tambourine. What's with that? Is there such thing as a jazz tambourine player? Is that a joke? I don't know. Pretty big fan of Grant Green. Love his stuff on Blue Note. He's just a very mellow, bluesy, soulful guitar player. Not a technical show-off like a lot of guitar players are sometimes. But this record, it's not one of my very favorite Grant Greens. Feelin' the Spirit, the title, is a reference to gospel. So these are really gospel songs. Nobody Knows the Trouble I've Seen, Go Down Moses, Walk Closer with Thee, A Closer Walk with Thee, public domain gospel tunes. They're good tunes, but they're very much on the blues side of things, blues and R&B, and I'm more into the jazzier stuff, but good record. It's not one of my top 5 favorites of Grant Green, but glad I got it on CD for a couple bucks. Okay, let's see. These two I found at the same time at the Goodwill, because you can see they have the same red sticker, and they both have the same date, November of 2019, and that day I found a big stack of great old jazz CDs for about $2 each. So let's go this one first, Billie Holiday. The Ultimate Billie Holiday, as selected by Shirley Horn. Shirley Horn, the singer. I guess she picked out 16 songs about Billie Holiday, and Verve put it on a compilation. Not much else to say, you know. 18 great tunes. Strange Fruit is on here. Okay, God Bless the Child. Lady Sings the Blues, My Man. Bunch of great tunes from Billie Holiday on Verve. And, oh yeah, that Billie Holiday movie is out. So I'm going to watch that and report back later. The Billie Holiday movie was nominated for 1 or more Academy Awards, and I have yet to see it, so we'll get to that. Also on Verve, from the same buy for me at the Goodwill, Jimmy Smith and Wes Montgomery, the dynamic duo. Now Verve did a great job on the packaging on this series. I've got maybe 4 or 5 from this series, so whereas Blue Note did a very boring one-page. Is this thing? Yeah, okay, there's liner notes in here, but it's just a little one-page card. Very standard. But Verve did a very nice fold-out multi, what would you call that? I don't know. And there's a, okay, photo from the original reel-to-reel notes, and photos from the session. And there's a booklet that's sort of packaged in here. And it's a big booklet. It's a big, whoa. It folds out, and it's a booklet. It's almost too much information. It's almost confusing. It's like an 8-page booklet and a fold out, and then that thing folds out. Greg, you've talked about the booklet more than you've talked about the record. Big fan of Wes Montgomery, pretty big fan of Jimmy Smith. This record, Dynamic Duo, has a big band on it, so I would prefer more intimate setting of these guys. So there's a lot of horns on here that you might not be expecting to be playing along Wes Montgomery. Let's see, only 6 songs, total playing time only 41 minutes. Creed Taylor, Verve Master Edition. What tunes? Whatever. There's tunes on here. Okay, last is, how many of you recognize this record? Because it doesn't have the name of the band on here. It doesn't have the name on the band here either. It has the name of the band. Nobody can read that. Ooh. TV on the Radio, one of the coolest bands to come along in the last couple decades, my opinion. Hard to describe. Very forward-thinking, soul. It's got a lot of elements of a lot of diverse styles. Electronic, good songwriting. I don't know how to describe them. You gotta go listen to them. They had another big sort of a hit. What was it called? Anytime Will Do. Great video. You should check that out. But this is, I have maybe 3 other records. TV on the Radio, Dear Science, and I don't know what to say about this. I like it. I like them. I like the singing style. I don't show that much pop music or music with vocals on this channel. That's one of the 10 bands that I've listened to their new stuff and followed them off and on. Okay, guys, that is 5 records, 5 CDs, spinning on the CD player for a couple weeks. I'm going to pull those out and put 5 more in and make you watch another video. Let me know what you think. Comment below. All that good stuff. And always, if anybody has a vinyl channel out there that I don't know about, I want to support you. I want to follow you. I may even do a post of some of your one of your earlier videos to introduce you. And some of you I reach out to talk about doing some kind of an interview collaboration. So if you're new to the vinyl community, I'm looking for you. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.